Hello everybody and welcome back to Ultimate Mobile Racing League. I am finally back commentating this amazing league, and sadly today I'm alone, but I am so back and I am ready to see the race at Spa-Francorchamps. This amazing track which is long and there's a lot of section where you just go full gas, but the ones where you need to brake are really important to do it right, so it will be really interesting to see what the drivers will do. And now we are in qualifying, 3 minutes of qualifying with Laguno make a mistake, and let's see who will be the poleman of this race. While we are seeing the first drivers going into the first position, let's see the fastest lap with Frimpong first with a 39.72, a really good time, and then Toaster behind with a 39.30, and Mujdar with a 39.20 is now taking the pole position, and then there is Elliot and Kado who is third, and then Brasidas Frimpong fifth, and yes, the first times are really good. Let's see this another lap. The best time I saw, I think, was 38.90 or so, and in fact Laguno and Matt make the same time with a 38.98, and I was saying 38, I wanted to see 38 before, but yeah, 38.98, amazing time from both of them. It is the same time, incredibly, and Pito is third with a 39.03, really good time, and really unexpected to see the same time here. Really incredible work, but yeah, it's pretty strange to see. Now we are going again on the final corner, and there is Laguna with a 38.90 with a even lower time, an amazing one, and he's breaking every boundary. He's trying to go so fast here, and it's really amazing. And then Elliot now is fifth, and yeah, we have 34 seconds left. I think this the next one will be the final lap, and it's a mistake from Laguna, but yeah, now in the chicane, let's go for the last lap of the qualifying, and let's see who will be the poleman. Laguna for now is one because he made an amazing time, but yeah, we will see who will be the one to take it in Spa. And let's see, Laguna has won a lot of races. Being in pole position, he can do another amazing race and maybe win. But we will see. With Matt being behind, he can fight with him a lot if he will be ready to challenge him. And let's go for the final corners. And right now, these are the standings. Let's see our drivers going into the checker flag, but I think nothing is bad with Peter now with 39.0, has made an incredible time, placing himself third. And now let's see the qualifying results. So yeah, we have Laguno, Matt taking the front row, and then Pito taking the third position with a 39.00, and Laguno with a 38.90 has took the pole position with a time that is really, really amazing. Then Matt is second, and Rondo fourth with a 39.07. Majumdar with a 39.08, the same time as Elliot. And then we have Seb with a 39.12, Fede and Kado making the same time. Incredible, this thing that there is a lot of drivers with the same time. It's really funny. Then we have Smooth Operator with a 39.23, Frimpong with a 39.37, and then Toaster with a 39.40. So this is the grid, and let's go to the race to see who will win. And now we are in the starting grid, ready to see the race in Spa, and the lights are on. And now off, and here we go in the Spa Grand Prix. Matt is behind Laguno and is taking the slipstream with Rondo remaining there. And now for the first position, there are a lot of drivers battling, and Seb is going into the grass. Little mistake there. Rondo trying to attack Matt, but he's going into the grass too. And Mujmar trying to attack Rondo, has gone really wide there, and it's not a lot of position with Fede going to the grass, and then Mujmar attacking Elliot, and Elliot into the gravel has lost some positions and is now battling with Kado and Seb, and at the final chicane, let's see, Matt is fighting with Laguna for the first position. They are side by side here, but Matt decides to remain second and make Laguna the one who will be first, so he can get the slipstream. I think they are in the same strategies, trying here on the outside, but it remains with the slipstream. And here, so many drivers here fighting for the third position. Mujmar trying to go away, and Fade and Elliot are fighting here with Rondo, also trying to catch them, and he can overtake Elliot, and Elliot is also trying to overtake Rondo on this side, but in the chicane it's hard and he hits the grass. And oh, a lot of things here happening with Kado Fede going wide, and Seb getting the best of the both world and going now fourth, and now 3 wide in one turn. And the chicanes, Kado goes into the grass, not to the gravel, and oh, Freepon going to the grass, losing a lot of time, and is now Seb Kado side by side, 4 wide in a turn. And Elliot breaks, and what is happening? Fede and Kato into the gravel. Hit that one really chaotic bit. What happened there? Now in this it has lost a lot of position, and in this group there are Rondo, Pito, Frimpong and Toss are fighting. What is happening here with Laguna has also taken a lot of advantage to Matt. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, now there is Elliot trying to attack Seb. They're side by side here, and actually Chicane remains behind. And there is Frimpong and Toaster going to the grass. Both slowing down a lot, and Toaster again tries to attack with Aston Martin, attacking the Jaguar here in the chicane, and Peter going to the grass. Toaster goes against him and goes hit his back and has lost a lot of time too. And Peter gets into the grass now behind Toaster, and now has made a big mistake in the grass. Now he's behind Kado and Fede. Has lost so many positions. Even to Radidas, with now Toaster fighting with Fede for the 8th position, and side by side here they remain really close to each other, but Fede remains ahead of them, and I think it tries to escape with this little train that has been put on, with Toaster now breaking it, and also Kado 3 wide again. Now on the chicane, let's see who will break first. This Kado, and Fede remains ahead of Toaster, which is now going a little bit wide. But still gets the slipstream, so he can try to attack another time here. Side by side again. And also behind there is Brazilas and Pito. Fede remaining ahead. Pito remains behind Brazilas and Toaster. And Kado again trying to overtake Fede. Kado side by side with him. Goes into the gravel now, really wide. And Fede loses the position to Toaster, who can now try to escape. And Fede behind is really angry and wants to get Toaster with Kado behind. Fede has made a big mistake. Now he can overtake. Kado overtakes Fede, and Brazilians is now side by side with him. And he tries to get a position. They're slamming each other, and Brazilians goes into the grass and loses a lot of time here. Now a lot smooth operator overtaking Brazilians, and now side by side with Pito, and smooth operator into the grass, and what has happened there? Pito and smooth operator going into the grass, and also Fede onto the gravel has lost a lot of time, and Brazilians couldn't overtake him. Now, some drivers going into the pit for the first pit stops. We have Majumdar, then we have Brasidas and Rondo going to the pit. With now Frimpong overtaking Elliott here with the softs. He has a big advantage and can try to escape, but Elliott get attacked by Bajmar, but goes into the grass. That was not the best move, not the best place to overtake there, because you go full speed and everyone can really make you go into the grass. Now Elliott trying to fight with Frimpong. Frimpong not going into the pit. Majmar on the inside of Elliott. Amazing overtake. And also with Frimpong, since he has best tires. And Frimpong going really wide. Elliott can overtake him. And also Toaster overtakes Frimpong. And Elliott now it's the west side with the Majmar, and Toaster also trying to overtake Majmar, and Elliott on the inside of Toaster, and now on the outside remains behind. He tried there to steal his position, but it's not easy. And Elliott going into the grass. Big mistake from Elliott. That was not optimal for his race. That was really bad. And Kado can also try to attack him, but he goes into the pit with Frimpong and see what tires they will choose. And Elliott remains with the mediums, and also Frimpong the same. And they exit 11th and 12th with the Brasidas 13th. Now we're seeing that a lot of drivers are going to the pit. Mata's going to the pit, and also Laguno, with Seb now, the only one in the podium that hasn't pitted yet. And Majmar is 4th, trying to get behind Matt. Is getting closer, and now step into the pit. With also Toaster, Kado and Fede. Let's see what tires they will choose. Seb with mediums. Then we have Kado with the mediums, and also Toaster. Also Fede and Pito with the soft. Now Smooth Operator is trying to fight with Seb, but I don't think we'll go ahead of him. He needs some slipstream, and he goes in the back of Seb. And now behind with Kado and Elliott, now fighting with both fresh mediums. Elliott going to the grass, trying to attack Kado there. That was a bad mistake. And now Smooth Operator going into the pit. And let's see what tires he will choose. He chooses the mediums. And now he's going out of the pit behind Fede. And Frimpong now being 6th, Seb 4th, Majmar 3rd, Matt 2nd, and Laguna 1st, with the clouds that are now coming into the racetrack. Let's see if there will be rain. Laguna is really dominating this race for now. An amazing leadership, with Matt being 2nd, and Majmar 3rd is following Matt not so closely, but in a good position, where if Matt makes a mistake, he can catch up and then fight with him. And then we have 4th Seb and Rondo 5th. Then we have Frimpong and Toaster. And the rain is coming in the track. Heavy rain, so now everyone needs to go for the wet tires or the inters. Let's see what they will choose, because these are really crucial moments for everyone. Because depending on the tire they will choose, wet or inters, they can have a little advantage in the rain. And now everyone is beating, and let's see with Laguna and Matt with the wets, Majmar and Seb with the inters, Rondo and Frimpong with the wet, Toaster with the inters, Kado with the wet, also Elliott and Brasidas remaining in the track with the medium tires. I don't know if you will have an advantage like this, but for now it seems that the rain will stop, and so his decisions maybe what's the worst ending? Actually, could be right. The sun is coming. Let's see if maybe this will be a good call, or if the rain remains for a track for so many laps. Doing a pit stop is really good, but I don't know how much time he can lose by doing this. Fede now goes into the pit, right at the moment that the rain stopped, and a lot of drivers, and all the drivers basically, has remained in the track. And yeah, let's see if Bratidas will have an advantage doing this. How much the advantage will be, with now Toaster, Frimpong and Rondo being really close. The rain has stopped completely, and yeah, Brasilia trying to fight with Fede, but Fede gets in ahead of him, and yeah, now everyone is going again to the pit with Seb remaining in the track with the Inters. Really interesting decision by him. I don't know if it will pay, but yeah, let's see. With now everyone going to the pit, well, that's a little bit the strategy worked, and it's not last. It's 10th, and Fede is fighting with Kado for the 8th position. Same with Frimpo and Toaster fighting for the 6th position now. Ooh, changing of the position here with Frimpong now being ahead, and Toaster side by side there in the chicane remains there. And oh, Matt and Seb are fighting with Seb in the Inters, really suffering a lot. We have Frimpo remaining ahead of Toaster, and now Trike on the outside, and he does an amazing overtake with Kado staying ahead of Fede here, really defending a lot, with Seb remaining with the Inters. What is he trying to do there? I don't know. And Toaster is now ahead of Frimpong. Frimpong on the inside here, good attack, and he can remain ahead. And tries to escape with Toaster now with the slipstream, but his chicane can't do the overtake. He can get close, but not the overtake. And oh, Reader, what has happened with Brasdas going to the grass and losing a lot of time? And now the group is together. The Avengers have come together, and Seb is going to the pit with the Ards. He is now 4th. And Frimpong, Toaster and Kado are side by side here. Frimpong remaining ahead, and Kado going into the grass. And Toaster on the inside of Frimpong gets the position, and Kado with a crazy mistake has lost the position to Fede, and is 9th. With Smooth Operator Elliot now fighting for the 10th position. Also, Toaster and Frimpong are really close, and Fede and Kado are fighting with Kado going into the chicane, eating the grass into the chicane. He needs to remain behind. And now Kado trying to get again side by side, and also Frimpong and Toaster with Frimpong really defending his position right now. Toaster behind really wants to make this overtake, and he tries here on the inside, but he goes into the grass, slows down a little, and Toaster tries to again on the outside, but he can't. And also Seb and Rondo, with Rondo overtaking Seb. Rondo with the soft has a big advantage, with now Frimpong. Again, Toaster and Frimpong fighting. Toaster side by side with him. And Kado has overtook Fede. And they're side by side. There are so many drivers side by side with Frimpong make a mistake. Toaster can get ahead with now Rondo and Seb still fighting. Toaster can stay first, but no, Frimpong into the grass. Toaster has pushed him a bit in the grass, and now Kado can fight with Toaster. Get it a slipstream. Now on the outside, let's see the chicane if he will break. And he doesn't, and Toaster goes into the grass, but Kado hits the wall! And Fede and Frimpong hit Kado, and Fede tries to overtake Kado. Frimpong on the outside, overtaking Fede and Kado. And try to overtake Toaster too, but now Kado can... He's side by side with Frimpong. Toaster hitting the grass a bit. He's also by side with Frimpong. 41. Oh my god. Hit the grass, Toaster. And Toaster really wild, Toaster. And Fede hits his back, so Frimpong can stay 7th. And Kado trying to escape from this crazy fight that is happening behind him. He doesn't want to get involved in this. With Frimpong, with Toaster going to the pit and changing his tires with Fede. And let's see what they will choose. Also, Fronda's going into the pit. They choose mediums and mediums. And also Ronda chose the mediums. And yeah, this fight was really incredible. And there is Majmar and Matt fighting, both going into the pit for the second position. Let's see who will take it. Right now, change the tires, the both of them. Matt chooses the soft, and Majmar the same. I think anyone could see it coming with Majmar now having the slipstream. He can go side by side with Matt, staying behind, and seeing if there is any chances to overtake him now on the inside, trying. But Matt is much higher speed and can remain ahead with the clouds now going away. And the sun will shine with Majmar on the inside of Matt with an amazing move. He's now side by side with him. And let's see the chicane. What will happen? Matt slowing down a bit so he can make Majmar pass him. But then Matt again side by side and overtakes him. And Majmar remains in third, but now side by side with him again on the straight line. Breaks a bit so he can get a slipstream from Matt, which is better than who goes into the grass. Big mistake from Majmar. And I don't think we'll get a slipstream. This was really bad because now Matt can escape if he doesn't do mistakes. With Laguna with a 10-second advantage, and the rain is coming again. And everyone will see if they go to the pit. Now it's not heavy rain, so maybe there is a chance that there will not rain and Elliot has gone into the grass. Now we're waiting again. What has happened to Elliot? A little problem there, I don't know. Yeah, he was doing some best stuff here with Toaster and Fede fighting. Now the rain has come is making the track wet. I have the seat full of water, and it must be the water, with now Rondo with the Inters being close to them but going to the grass. Now Rondo easily overtakes Fede and Toaster on that corner because of the rain. I mean, it was really obvious. Fede trying to remain as close as possible to Toaster, and the rain just ends there. But I think going to the pit was a little better. I don't know with Fede eating the grass. Let's see how much advantage the drivers that hasn't made a pit will get. Now Rondo in the pit goes for the soft, and maybe pitting so much is not the best. It's really not the best, absolutely not, with Seb being so close to Majmar, and he's now doing an amazing overtake to Majmar on the outside, but he's pushing him a bit into the grass. That was not the cleanest, but he remains ahead, and Majmar going to the pit. Seb doesn't do it. It counts as smooth operator here, doing some battles with smooth operator, needing to go to the pit. And he doesn't do it, he doesn't go there. Socado is an amazing advantage with a soft now. He can overtake smooth operator on the outside really easily and remain fifth. Now Seb without the pit is second, but it's really strange. He doesn't want to go to the pit right now. But there aren't a lot of laps left, so drivers need to choose really quickly. And really need to think about it with Fede Frimpong and so Rondo fighting Frimpong with the Inters trying to fight. It's not easy. Rondo going a little bit into the grass. Now Fede in 8th position, trying really as much as he can to defend. Frimpong now getting the slipstream on the chicane. Remains behind, and smooth operator getting the soft. Now Frimpong on the outside. What has happened there with Fede remaining 7th? Trying to escape with Rondo on the soft, with a better tire, with a much better grip, going on the outside, and now he gets the position, but Fede tries to overtake him as well, but he can't, and remains behind with Frimpong sitting 9th, losing some time to them, because they have better tires. In fact, he goes into the grass, and even smooth operator can overtake him really easily. Now Fede and Rondo here for the chicane. Fede tries, but he just can't overtake him. Smooth operator overtaking Frimpong. I know what is happening. You're ahead with Matt and Seb fighting. Matt has catched up to Seb in the last laps of the race here and overtaking Seb. With him trying to remain with the Inters, crazy, but going to the pit right now will be really bad. And Laguno has started the last lap of the race with an stunning gap to Math of 10 back to 10 seconds. That was absolutely crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And right now, Fede and Rondo are still fighting. Rondo overtaking Fede. Fede going hitting the wall, and he lost a lot of time with. Right now, Laguno basically getting two Brasidas. What a race he has done. Right now, in the final chicane, and Laguno wins the Spa Grand Prix, the Belgian Grand Prix. That was an amazing victory for him. Matt is now second, going to the final chicane with Marmar getting third and getting the podium, and Seb fourth with the Inters. Crazy. Then we have Kado fifth and Toaster sixth. And then behind we have Rondo, Fede, Smooth Operator. Then we have Elliot and Frimpong now with Brazas, who hasn't even ended his lap. And then we have Pito last, who retired before I didn't saw it. Sorry if I didn't say it. But yeah, this was the race. Obviously, Gunas made the fastest lap at 38.77, and I will say, obviously, because that lead was absolutely stunning. I really have no words for this. He was just the fastest and has done an incredible race. And so, with basically a 10-second lead, it's more of a 9 seconds lead to Matt, with second, who remained ahead of Marmar. And the two Williams are 42nd, third, with really good results for both of them. And for the points in the Constructor Championship, this will be incredible for the team. Then we have 7 Kado with Etruria getting 4th and 5th. Also good points for the Etruria racing team, which will get really good points with Seb, with the Inters, really dedicated with them, really fighting a lot. But when Matt and Majmar with the dry tires came to Seb, there was no chances for him. It's really hard to battle the Inters when there is dry, and I would say obviously. And Kado with a 5th position, with a lot of battles in, who is one. I'm trying to say something, but I can't see it. I'm trying to say that Kado, even if he started in the back and made a lot of battles, he has, in the end, come 5th. And it is a really amazing result for him. Then Toaster 64-6 with Aston Martin, with a amazing battle with Freeport and Rondo and Fede is now, and also Kado is now 6th, has finished 6th. And then there is Rondo 7th, then Fede, who in the last battle lost. Then we have Smooth Operator 9th, Elliot 10th, Frimpong 11th, Prositas 12th, and Pito, who retired last. Hello guys, I'm Future Me, and we are commentating the standings after round 6. So, the standings are Laguno first. I mean, who would have guessed? With an outstanding 133 points. And second is Guglielmo with 97 points. Then we have Matt with 58 points. Really, not really far behind Guglielmo. Then we have Fade F1 11 with 45 points. Then we have Majmar with 53 points and Seb with 52 points. These four are really close to each other, as we can see. Then we have Spijon with 30 points, F1 Fan, Toaster with the same points, 32 points. Then we have Kado with 26 points, Phantom L Crack with 20 points, Jojo with 16 points, Kunavi with 14 points, Ciccio Burger with 13 points, the same points as Salopette Pomé, and Alonso 33. Then we have Nikhil with 10 points. Then we have Glow and Rondo da Corsa with 8 points. Malik, Wilger and Sigma with 6 points. Brasilas and Frimpang with 5. Smooth Operator with 4. Edit with 3. And then Vito Campito with 0 points. And yes, this is the standings this is the standings of the drivers. But now let's see the standings of the team with the Williams Racing being first by a little margin, as we can see. It's not really that far. And then we have the Etruria Racing in second position with 195 points. And then with a 1 point gap, with an outstanding gap of almost 100 points, we have the Porsche Racing with 108 points. Really good points. The only team out of the last team out of the 9 teams that has made at least a some good results, being the second. I don't know what I wanted to say. I'm so sorry, guys. Then we have the one-time racing with one time alone is not racing. I don't know why I said that. With 63 points. Then one once with 54 points. Then we have the Aston Martin Ultimate Mobile Racing League with 45 points. Then you have the Jaguar Racing with 39 points. The MP Academy with 18 points. And then we have the HRT, the Worker Racing Team, with 9 points. And these are the standings of both the team and the drivers. And yeah, I will let my past self end the video, so bye bye. So this was the Belgium Grand Prix. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, we will see in the next round of the Ultimate Mobile Racing League. Bye everybody.